Ah! What was that noise? Just about made me jump out of my britches.
I've been hit!
Hit? What do you mean you've been hit?
I've always been told when you're at the end, your life flashes before your eyes. Oh.
I'm sure your life flashing before your eyes is one big blur.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. So back to being hit.
I've been shot. I can feel my life fading. Oh, I see a light.
Nash, knock it off. That's not very funny.
Hey, Zeke. Nash, sorry about that loud noise. Freddie and I are working on party favors for Penelope.
Yeah, we thought we had the right amount of compressed air figured out, but it was too much.
That was our first attempt. A couple more tries, and I think we will get it worked out.
So that loud noise was you two? Nash thought she had been shot. She said she saw her life flash before her eyes.
You see, that's more like a blur.
That's what I said.
I'm glad to know that my pain brings you such joy.
Sorry, Nash.
Wow, what a start to today's story. Welcome to the Tales of Zeke and Elliot, Parables Worth Pondering. Best friends Zeke and Elliot are two frogs that have many adventures around Bicker's Pond. I'm Leah. On today's episode, Penelope's planning a surprise party for Murray. The Dragonfly has been buzzing from pool to pond and pond to pool in hopes to surprise her husband. Let's join in on all the festivities and have a bang of a good time in Party Poppers.
It takes a leap of faith, but that's a step worth taking. If the path we face is the one God's making, when He says go, we won't be alone. Let's take a leap of faith.
So what are you two up to?
Well, Nash stopped by to...
I stopped by to pick up a new oar. I broke my other one trying to dodge a branch that was hanging out over the pond. I wasn't expecting to be scared senseless.
We really are sorry, Nash.
Maybe we should hang a sign above the door that says senseless activities ahead.
All this talk about being hit and our lives flashing before our eyes is killing me.
Stop, I'm dying.
Come on, you two. Knock it off before I croak.
That's it. I'm going back to the pond where my real friends are.
Oh, come on, Nash. We didn't mean any harm.
We're sorry.
Yeah, we're sorry. We didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
You've already said that.
We shouldn't have been joking around when you thought you were dying. I mean, it was humorous to think that
Freddie and I could actually figure out the formula to party favors on the first try.
Good day. Hello, Nash. Good morning, gents.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Is Nash okay? She looked upset.
Yeah, she'll be fine. It's all a blur.
Freddie and I are working on your party favors. We just have to do a little tweaking to the formula to have them ready by the party time tomorrow.
So have you figured out how you're going to get Murray to the pool yet?
Oh, yes. His sister Mildred is stopping by for a visit. She can talk for hours. He usually falls asleep while we chat. I'll slip out and make sure everything is in place and come back to wake him up. Mildred will ask him to see the pool before she leaves.
Perfect. He'll never suspect a thing.
I'm just out today making sure everything is going as planned. Thank you again, Elliot and Freddie, for doing the party favors for me.
You're welcome.
I better be going. I have a list a mile long to get done today. I will see you all tomorrow at 5.
You're as busy as a bumblebee.
It's busy as a bee, Zeke.
Well, however you say it. Penelope, you sound busy. Is there anything I can do to help?
No, but thank you, Zeke. Have a good day.
Bye.
Penelope flew to the Stompin' Stump to talk to Ruby. She wanted the grasshopper to park her ice cream truck near Jumpin' Java. The band, JJ and the Crickets, needed the final list of songs to play for the party. Then she was off to the Crispy Bark to order a few baskets of French fries smothered with cheese, Murray's favorite. After those two stops, she popped in at Mrs. Badger's to check on the birthday hat she'd offered to make. Next, she flew to Mr. and Mrs. Mouse's house to see how the pups were doing on all the signs. Finally, she made her way back to the pool to check on the June bugs.
Good afternoon, ladies.
Hi, Penelope. Hey, check out the song and dance we came up with for the party.
Well, I only have a moment.
1, 2, 3, hit it, ladies.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Stop. No. We've practiced this 100 times.
X-nay on the Earthy Bay. That was horrible.
Hello, ladies. What was horrible?
Oh, nothing. Just a new song and dance.
A new aerobics routine we're trying to learn.
Oh, hello, dear. Yes, a routine I just stopped by to watch. You know, it can take them days to get a new routine memorized.
I wouldn't say days.
I would.
Well, good for you all. Keep active, I always say. Does the art good.
So, dear, what are you out and about doing today?
Oh, nothing really. Thought I'd relax by the pool for a bit, but it looks a little busy. I may head up to the pond to see if Mr. Mouse needs any help with anything.
That's a wonderful idea. Well, be careful flying, dear.
Sure. I'll be back later for supper. Bye, ladies. Keep up the good work.
Bye, Marie. See you tomorrow.
or not. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not.
You sure seem nervous, Penelope. Are you all right?
Oh, yes, of course. I'm fine. Now off you go. Don't keep Mr. Mouse waiting.
But he really doesn't
Bye,
need...
dear.
Bye, Marie.
Bye. I guess.
Phew, that was a close call. I would love to hang around a bit longer, but I really must be going. I have a meeting with Casey about the cake order and then Mrs. Drake about hors d'oeuvres. I also need to stop in at Jumpin' Java's.
You're a busy beaver, Penelope.
It does feel that way. Ladies, I'm confident you'll have your routine worked out in time. I really must be going.
Penelope made her way to Drake's Deli to meet up with Casey. She was in charge of the cake and wanted Penelope to have a taste test to choose the final flavor.
Casey, these all look scrumptious.
I know this party is for Murray, so I wanted to give you a variety of options to choose from. And don't ask for my help picking one out. I love them all.
Oh, this chocolate one is so rich. Very sweet. What flavor is this one with the rose petals?
It's a vanilla cake with a hint of rose syrup and some of the crushed petals on the top.
That's very, rosy.
And next we have an orange blossom cake drizzled with honey and topped with crushed peanuts.
Oh, wow. Oh, yes, I love the savory with the sweet, and it's so shiny.
That's the honey.
All three taste delicious. I'm having such a hard time deciding.
Like I said, don't ask me. All three are my favorites.
How about we go with,
Go with what, my dear?
Hey, Murray. What's up?
Yes, dear. What's up?
Casey, are you okay? I mean, you're usually serving food, not eating it.
I'm fine. I'm just, showing Penelope some of my latest creations for, well, would you look at the time? My break's over. Bye, Penelope. Bye, Murray. I'll see you two tomorrow. Or, you know, whenever. Bye.
Okay. Everyone seems a tad off today, including you. Did you just ask me what's up?
Me? No, I'm acting fine, just fine and dandy, and I haven't noticed anyone else acting strange. Maybe it's just you, dear.
Do what? Me? I'm not the one.
What time is it? Oh, it's getting late. We better be headed home. Supper isn't going to prepare itself.
Well, I suppose you're right. Hey, wait up. What's your hurry?
Tick-tock goes the clock.
Good gravy.
Penelope rushed home to start supper in hopes to distract Murray. With all the planning and running around, Penelope fell right to sleep that night, exhausted. The next morning, she knew she had to keep Murray busy at home so he wouldn't go to the pool. There would be lots happening there with everyone setting up for the surprise party.
Dear, can you move that chair over to the far corner of the room for me, please?
Of course, love.
Oh, I don't know. No. Just a bit to the right, just a tad. No, I don't think it fits. It doesn't look right. It's thrown the whole room off its symmetrical balance.
Symmetrical what?
The chair in that corner isn't symmetrical with the two windows. It's making the room look unorganized and chaotic.
So, where should I put the chair then? Should I move it back over?
We have company, dear. Don't just stand there. Open the door.
Yes, love. Oh, Mildred, it's so nice to see you. Come in. We were just rearranging some furniture.
Mildred, what a pleasant surprise. How are you?
I'm doing really well, thank you. Rearranging furniture.
Yes, I'm not sure why, and now the room is not symmetrical.
Oh, I can see that. That chair in the corner is throwing the whole room off balance.
Exactly what I said.
Well, would you like me to move it back?
Not now, dear. I'm sure Mildred did not come to watch you move furniture. Can I get you some tea and biscuits?
Oh, tea would be lovely. So I've decided to paint the living room, and I just as planned, Mildred began a series of stories that put Murray right to sleep, allowing Penelope to go and check on things at the pool. Ruby, who was in charge of setup, had everything under control. Elliot and Freddie were handing out the party favors. Everything seemed to be going smoothly.
What was that?
Oh my, that was awful loud.
Where's Penelope? Penelope, dear, are you okay?
Penelope isn't here.
What? Where is she? I need to find my wife and make sure she's okay.
Right. Follow me. I know where she is. With Mildred leading the way, she and Murray flew as fast as their wings could take them to the pool. As they rounded the overgrown bush, they saw what looked to be a bunch of creatures in total chaos. Some were drenched in coffee, while others had cake smashed all over them. Penelope stood staring in disbelief at what she was seeing.
Penelope, darling, are you okay? What's going on here?
Surprise!
Surprise? Okay, I'm confused. Mildred and I heard a loud bang. I couldn't find you anywhere, and I was so scared you may have been hurt.
I am! I've been shot! Bright light! Oh, I see a bright light!
Not now, Nash.
It's called the sun, that bright light you're seeing.
Well, I never.
Penelope, please, tell me what's going on. You're a mess. Why do you have cake dripping from your nose?
This was supposed to be a surprise party for you. I've been planning this for weeks. That's why I was acting so strange yesterday. I was running all around, busy making sure everything went as planned.
And it was. Everything was perfect, Murray. The mess you see now is my fault. I was in charge of the party favors.
So was I, Mr. Murray. It was my fault, too. We thought we had the right formula for the compressed air.
Unfortunately, we didn't. As we were passing them out to the guests, one went off, hitting the cake and causing it to explode.
So, you are okay, Penelope?
I'm fine. Just disappointed your party is ruined.
Wow, this cake is delicious. Is that honey I'm tasting? With a hint of orange?
Yes, I made you an orange blossom cake with honey and crushed peanuts. Apparently it was a success.
Murray, I'm so sorry your party is a disaster.
Nonsense. I won't hear a word of it. I'm humbled to think that you went to all this trouble just for me.
So you're not disappointed, really? I had specialty coffee drinks and French fries smothered in cheese, which I know is your favorite. And then the cake.
It's absolutely perfect. And so are you, love. Thank you. Thank you all. I couldn't ask for better friends. Besides, it's not ruined. I'm sure fresh coffee can be made, and we can still have cake as long as you don't mind it's a little bit crumbly.
Happy birthday,
Great party, ain't it?
It's so good. It's orange. 1 Thessalonians 5:18 says, "In everything give thanks." Even when things aren't going the way we want them to go, we can give thanks to the Lord. Penelope had planned the perfect party and was understandably upset when everything went crazy. She was relieved when Murray appreciated everyone's thoughtfulness for remembering his birthday. It's okay to be sad when things don't go as planned, but we can always find a way to give thanks in the Lord.
Welcome to Insightful Information with Kelly and Kandy. Each episode, we'd like to share some insightful information about the creatures or environment from our story.
So do dragonflies breathe fire?
No, Kandy. They're not dragons.
Gotcha. They're not really flies either, but they are an insect. They are aquatic, which means they live near water. They like slow-moving or still water, which makes our pool in this story the perfect place.
Dragonflies don't sting and generally don't bite people. They have 6 legs, and despite that, they don't walk very well.
I don't walk very well with 2 legs.
I know. But let's move on. They can fly up to 35 miles per hour and can fly like a helicopter. Up, down, forward, backward, and do loop-de-loops.
Wow, can you imagine riding on the back of one of those? It would be like a roller coaster. Whee! Get your hands up, Kelly. Do it with me.
I'm feeling
Whee!
sick. Bye, kids. You're making me nauseous.
Thanks for listening today. Parents, if you enjoy these stories, please like and review us on your favorite podcast app, and don't forget to share with your friends. You can support the Tales of Zeke and Elliot through our giving portal at zekeandelliot.com. Choose a one-time or recurring donation, and all donations are tax deductible. We look forward to meeting with you again. Until then, when God leads, don't be afraid to take your next leap of faith.
Just about made me jump out of my britches.
Said britches.
All right, do it again.
Oh, I'm sure your life is flashing right before your big blur. Oh, jeez. That's not the line at all.
Good grief. Could I say good gravy?